Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we're going to be in North Africa for another game of bolt action. So yeah, back to the desert. I'll be breaking out our Italians, be breaking out our Sikhs. We're going to be playing a mission from the rule book. So it should be a pretty fun game. Let's get started. First up, we got our channel sponsors as usual. And that's going to be Kick-Ass Mail Order. These guys are a US-based mail order company, hobby company. They got tons of stuff. They got minis, they got hobby supplies, they got paints, they got terrain. They got it all. Check the description if you want to see what they got to offer and tell them we sent you. Next up is our buddy Chris Reed over at Panacea Prints. He runs a Etsy store for 3D printing, all high quality resin stuff with a lot of hard to find stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else. Stuff that might be in the campaign books, in the theater selectors, but you might not be able to find it. He might be able to get it for you. So if you use the code in the description, you'll get a 20% off. So check him out as well. Last up is going to be our game mat. This is the Rattlesnake Ranch map by Cigar Box Battle. Super awesome arid/desert mat. Brings the board to life. Also check the description for that. Alright, so terrain-wise for the game, we got a lot of open space. It is the desert, but we also have a lot of line of sight blocking terrain. We got some hard cover, we got some soft cover. So we got dense terrain, dense terrain, dense terrain, dense terrain. That soft cover blocks line of sight. All of the buildings are going to be hard cover. We got some hard cover walls here as well. These rocks here are just going to be line of sight blocking terrain. And then we have roads, road rules. And that's it for the terrain. Let's talk about the mission. We'll be playing the key positions mission from the rule book. And in this one there's going to be D3 plus 2 objectives. Objectives are placed first before we decide who's going to be where. So we'll roll off, see how many objectives we get. We'll take turns alternating placing them. They just can't be within 12 inches of each other. After that we're going to decide who's going to be coming in. You can bring your whole army in, or you can leave up to half in reserve. No one's deployed. It's going to be a first wave thing. Other than that, the objective is simply to control the most objectives at the end of the game. To control an objective, you have to have an artillery or infantry piece within 3 inches of it. No enemies within 3 inches of it. So that's the mission. Let's look at the forces. Start over here with the British/Sikh force. This is the 1940 to 42 Commonwealth Infantry Brigade, 900 points. 10 order dice. Yes, it's going to be less points than the Italians, but they get the manpower of the Empire rule, so they get a free infantry squad, they get a free observer. You're talking 200 points of free units. It's a little imbalanced, so they'll probably have a little over 100 points of free units, point-wise, from the Italians. Starting off, we have a second lieutenant with SMGs. They're going to be regular. Everything in this list is regular. We got 4 infantry squads. One of them is free, so each section is 10 guys, full strength. It's got a Bren gun. Everyone else has rifles. Got the free observer. We have a medium mortar with spotter, 25 pounder. I believe it's the, what the hell is that thing called? It's the Marmon Harrington Armored Car Mark II. It's got 2 mounted medium machine guns and a turret, fully enclosed. And lastly, we're going to be bringing in the Churchill. So this thing is a heavy tank. It's slow, and I believe it has a medium AT gun. It's got 2 machine guns on it. So that thing's a beast. It's going to be virtually impossible for the Italians to take out. So we'll see how they do with that. Otherwise, that's it for the Sikh force. Right over here we have the Italians. This is the 1942 AS-42 Reinforced Infantry Platoon from the Western Desert Book. It's 1,042 points and 10 order dice. So starting off, we have a lieutenant with second lieutenant, regular. They're going to have SMGs. We're going to have 4 AS-42 infantry squads. They're all veterans, 8 men each, SMG sergeant, and an LMG. We also have a medium mortar with spotter. We're going to have a medium howitzer, a truck with a machine gun, and we're going to have the Semovente. It's a self-propelled gun with a medium anti-tank gun. It's a medium tank. Then we're going to have the Auto Blinda 41. It's got the turret mounted light auto cannon and a coax and a rear-facing LMG, which comes in surprisingly handy, more than you would think. So that is the Italians, and they got some special rules as well. We're replacing all of the normal Italian special rules with the rules from the book. So first we have Avante. Infantry, they can re-roll failed run and advance orders if they're winning, which in this case I guess would be if they have more objectives at the time. That's kind of hard to quantify that. We have poor officers. They can only add their leadership bonus to ambush, fire, and rally orders. We have, what is that? I forgot the name of it, but it's infantry at a -1 to all their order tests. So negative traits all around here. And then finally Testardo, which is a good thing. It gives all their infantry stubborn. So that's the rules for these guys. The rules for the British, their normal rules. They got the manpower, the empire. They got the free observer. They can pick one of their national characteristics. So they're set. So we'll see how the Italians can do. But that's it. So we'll go ahead and place the objectives and get started. All right, Andre's arrived. We rolled off. He's going to be the Italians. I'll be the Sikhs. I won the roll off for side. I picked this side. So Andre will be on that side. We placed the objectives before that. We have one here. One here, one there by that rock, and one here by these palm trees. So that's it. Andre's going to bring his entire force on first wave. I'm going to bring my entire force minus one infantry section, which is going to outflank. Which, close your eyes, Andre. They're going to outflank from over here. And that's that. So we're ready to get started. All right, first die of the game belongs to the Italians. You are the gray dice. All right. First things first, Andre just ran one of his veteran infantry squads in there behind that rock to that middle objective. And then the next die is, that's one of mine, okay? So I brought one of my sections in just in the middle, opposite of what Andre did, claiming the center objective, hiding behind this building here. Next die belongs to me again. Brought another squad in, another section of Sikhs on my right flank, going for that right objective, hidden behind that building there. So the next die is another one of mine. 25 pounders rolled onto the board here, just right out in the open. But he does have good line of sight through there to all this, blocked by that, but it is what it is. So it's another one of mine. I'll put my guys that are going to outflank down. Gotta get some Italians on. Come on, man. All right. Mortar advanced into these woods here, and then the spotter ran past the squad here. He made it to the stairs. So between the mortar and the spotter, we have a good section of the board. Line of sight to that. Mortar can kind of see over there. Spotter can see over here. Next die. Hey, it's one of Andre's. What? Andre's brought his mortar in. Mortar came in behind the building, but the spotter was able to get the teleportation benefit of buildings and get through the window. Now he's up here underneath this thing, but he's got a good line of sight.
He climbed in through the window and
he went up. So there we go. So he's got good line of sight with this spotter. So next die. Andre's officer just ran up. Right out in the open there, leading the charge. So next die, it's another one of Andre's. Okay. Andre's brought another infantry section in here next to the mortar. Just moving up there under that ledge from the house. It's one of mine. Sikh officers ran up over here on my right with that squad. So next die is one of Andre's. Another squad of Italians has entered the game on Andre's far left flank, right out in the open. Next die. Another one of Andre's. Andre's medium howitzer rolled in over here on his far right. And then his spotter is on the opposite corner over there. It kind of gives me a little bit of flashbacks to that one game where you had the mortars.
I had the two AT guns crossed over and the two mortars sitting in the middle. And that was a classic game.
Yeah, he had, Andre had two heavy howitzers and two heavy mortars. It's like I couldn't move and I couldn't stand still.
It
was pretty brutal.
It was a frustrating game for Travis.
Yes. I think we outlawed it shortly after that.
About mid-game, actually.
Yeah. So that's another one of Andre's. Andre's put his guys in the truck down. So next die. Another one of Andre's. So he's got his Semavente, his armored car, and then the truck left. Andre's brought his truck with the guys that are already down, so he just ran them in on his far right all the way up as far as they would go. It's one of mine. My third section moved in over here next to this one on my far right, just ran in. Got some line of sight blocking from that dense terrain. So next one, it's one of mine. Okay. My free spotter has come in right here, kind of looking down over there, but he also has some line of sight that way. So next die.
So he can't call in the thing.
Not this turn.
That's we're used to having the spotters on the board.
Yeah, firing off first round.
Wreaking havoc.
It's one of Andre's. Andres brought his armored car in over here by the truck.
Hey, shots fired!
Shots fired. So okay, so we're gonna say it's I believe 48, so you should be good range wise. So just moved long range. All right.
Moved long range. So 5s.
Yes, 5.
2 shots.
2 shots. Got one hit.
1 hit.
1-inch template. So you get 2 guys. You got 2 guys. Damn, that sucked. So I'm down to 1 guy. I got to take a morale test. Oh, D2 pins as well for the 1-inch template. All right, here we go. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're dead. They killed them.
Wow.
All right, well, there goes the 25 pounder. I think I lost the 25 pounder the exact same way last time I played it. Next die.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not good.
I don't know. I thought it was a pretty nice start.
Okay, that's Andre's. So that's his tank.
Okay, and
then the last 2 will be
guys.
my armored car and my tank. Andre's Semovente is advanced 18 down the road from his edge. And he is going to take a shot at my officer standing out there in the open.
6. Oh!
All right, Andre.
Yeah, you know how.
Missed yet. 2 units, 2 shots, 2 units killed.
Do you concede?
Not yet.
Okay, so
Plus 2. So needing anything but. So they're dead. Man. That's 2 of my units destroyed in 2 just one-off shots. Okay, well, next die.
Yep.
Oh, I got that.
Yep.
Okay, let me figure. I got my car and my officer left. My armored car came in. It's got 2 medium machine guns on it. He's just advanced 12 over here next to these dudes, so big force over here. And we're going to fire at those guys right there in the open. So needing 5s. That's 1, 2 hits.
2 hits.
So it's just, they're veterans, so 5s. Got 1. So 1 dead and a pin. And the last thing is going to be my tank. Virtual tank has entered the game. Just advanced on, he's slow. And he is going to fire straight through this gap at Andre's armored car there. So needing a 5. Nope. I don't get lucky. I got.
I don't know what your strategy is then.
Well,
I know what my strategy is.
I lost 2 units and 2 shots, so yeah, that's not a good start for the British. But I think that's it. So move on to turn 2. Turn 2, here we go. First die. That's one of yours. No, that's one of mine, I'm sorry. What the hell am I going to do? Starting off with the armored car rolling up. Andre's going down. So it'll be moved. Probably long range, aren't I? Am I within 18 there?
You are.
Okay, so not long range, so moved but down. So that's 6s.
You got a hit.
Okay, good, that's a hit. Needing a 5 to bring 1 down. Nope.
Nothing
But
but
they are
pin.
at 2 pins. Alright, so next die. It's one of Andre's. Andre's moved his armored car up, advanced up behind the woods there, and he is going to take a shot at these guys, but they went down. So needing 7s. 2 hits for Andre. Oh, he's got a possibility.
That would have been 2 hits.
Nope, no hits. Thank God. All right, so next die. Andre's luck has run out. Nope,
Yep.
another one of his dice. Took that truck that was over there on that objective and ran it back around this way down the road, or towards the road. Had a run. So next die, it's one of mine. Free observer. I always have to clarify that, is that he's free. It's called in his artillery strike right there. So part of my plan was to either, he went down, which makes it easier, but I was hoping to give you enough pins that you failed the order so they'd still be there when I called the strike in. Another one of mine. I moved this squad over here just up behind that dense terrain, out of line of sight of the howitzer. But I do have line of sight for just a Hail Mary shot against the officer way the hell over there with my brain gun. Needing 7s though. Nope. Alright, next die. Italians. Andre is going to fire the mortar via the spotter up on the building at these guys. It's a miss.
What?
Yeah, Andre can't believe it. He missed something.
It was a 1 in 6 chance and I missed.
He's 50-50 now. 2 hits, 2 misses. It's another one of Andre's. Andre's run those guys out, so he's swapping squads, it looks like.
When they go this way and these guys come back, you're going to be really confused, aren't you?
When he zigs, they zag. What is that? Another Italian dice? What do you got left here? You got
I'm going to
Samavente.
put these guys in the truck down.
Okay. Another one of Andre's.
This is not.
Andre's gone on ambush with his medium howitzer. Another one of Andre's. Okay, what do you... He's not wanting all these dice.
I got 2 in the bag.
2 in the bag and 1 in the hand.
There's 1, 2,
3.
3.
Officer ran up.
He's an Italian officer doing what they do, just running around randomly.
Yep, random directions. Another one of Andre's. All right. Andre's placed that squad behind that rock by that objective down. That's one of mine.
Put your outflankers down.
Yeah, outflanker's going down. Another one of mine. Okay, I think I'm gonna just use my mortar dice to move my spotter, because right now I cannot see anything. So I'm just gonna run him up like that. Okay, it's Andre's last die, which is his tank.
And you get the last 2 dice again. Again!
2 are mine, alright. Andre's tank is run down the road full speed. Hell of a move, all the way down into my deployment area down here. So my last 2 are going to be my Churchill and this squad here. I moved my Churchill up at a run 12 inches. Andre was on ambush and he came up like a 1/4 inch short of the 60-inch direct fire range for the medium howitzer.
Which I think is really bogus, but yeah.
So then the last thing I have is these guys over here. Suddenly we got a tank problem. Last dice, these guys just ran up there on top of the building. Not what I intended to do, but that's where we are.
It's harder to tank shock them up there.
The tank is here, so that changed our plans a little bit. So that'll be it for turn 2. Alright, so it's top of 3, Andre's left these guys down. So they removed D3 pins, they're pin free, and I'm gonna call in my artillery strike.
And it's coming.
So D6, I think it's +6. 7
inches.
But
Hey, you hit them all!
that'll get both units. So we'll check and see what happens here. Starting with the howitzer, D3 pins. And then these guys take D3 pins. So the howitzer, 3 pins.
Oh, I thought you were
These guys,
rolling the pins.
3 pins.
Nice.
Well, didn't destroy anything, but that'll slow them down at least. So that's the preliminary stuff. Now I move into turn 3. First die.
Okay. It's a gray die.
It is. It is a great die. So.
And so's the second die.
Oh.
And the third die.
I don't have any dice in the bag. All right, well, get them in the bag. That might help. So I pulled the free observer off. That's just a house rule we have. After Andre won a game with the free observer one time by charging objective at the very end. Another thing we changed after a game. Like, it's bad enough he's calling in artillery for free. Now he's running around claiming objectives. Okay, one of mine. Squad here that was under the mortar barrage has moved, advanced up. So we're gonna say soft cover, because there's, you can see through it pretty much, but there is some cover there. So we'll say soft cover if they're up there. So they're going to advance up and fire at the truck. I can see it with a machine gun and 3 rifles, needing 5s. Okay, I got a hit. Wow. Man, look at
2
this.
pins.
That's a pin each. Let's see if I can do any damage. I need a 6 here. Come on, baby. Luck's turning. No, it's a 5. It's close, though. All right, next die. It's close to hitting something
A
important.
near hit.
Near hit. Another one of mine. All right. Had my armored car advance up, and we're going to fire at the howitzer. It does have a gun shield, so I'm needing 4s to hit, 5s to kill because of the gun shield. 1, 2, 3.
I'll take a pin.
1, 2, 3s. Roll a lot of those.
I'm up to 4 pins.
4 pins. That's a good thing.
4-pin ambush.
So the next die, that's one of Andre's. Andres moved the tank up, did his pivot, and he's going to fire at them, but they went down, so needing a 6 is not a 6. All right, so my strategy of, well, I guess I didn't really ignore it because you would have missed if I didn't go down. So, that's fine. But if I didn't go down, then you would have rolled a higher number. So it's another one of Andre's. Andre's mortar is going to fire at these guys who are down. It's a miss. Andre's luck has run out a little bit. Of course, he had a hell of a streak there in the first turn.
First turn was really sweet, but
No, I disagree. It sucked.
But
Lost my 25
it's
pounder.
not sucking anymore.
It's another one of Andre's. Italian officer has run around.
Run around.
Run around the edge towards the objective. Another one of Andre's. He's checking the bag. I'm pretty sure I have my dice.
You've only
on it.
got 4 dice in there.
Oh, really? Why is that? Well, I lost one for when I'm down 3 dice. I put 1 down and I went once. So.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, I think that's right.
Yeah, because I went with my car.
So I'm getting a
these
whole
guys.
ton of dice because you don't have very many dice in the bag.
Right. All right, we'll see what he does. Andres ran that squad that was behind the rock up into that courtyard there. So next die, it's another one of yours. Okay. Andre's truck is past its order. It's kind of just did a regular advance out to get back on the road. Does have a machine gun, so he's going to fire at these guys up here in this building. Got 2 hits. Wow.
We'll take it.
Yeah, no kidding. And a dead. And a pin. So he killed one of my dudes. And put a pin on me. Alright. Next die. Another one of Andre's. Okay. Andre failed his rally order with a 10 on his howitzer.
But at least I got the next die.
Another one. What the hell do you? Oh, you got your armored car and you got that squad. And the
one
guys
more.
inside here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you got a lot of crap. Seems
We'll
like-
rally these these guys will try and pass. No, they want to rally because they
Yeah.
got one better shot than passing an order.
No minus. Yeah, they're good. So the truck's back in full action here.
Okay, that was exciting.
Hey, it's one of
Hey,
mine.
that's not me.
Wow. It's one of mine? Jeez, okay, let me think about what I want to do here. I have my mortar is going to fire at Andre's heavy howitzer, or medium howitzer, needing a 6. Nope. Okay, next die. That's another one of Andre's. Man, how many dice?
I got 1 left.
We have the same number of dice. Yeah, it seems like you've been going a lot more than me. But okay, see what he does. Put those guys on ambush.
I'm not playing out how the die pulls have not been my friend all game.
No, they have not. Let's see. So I got my tank and a squad left. My tank has just advanced up into those woods, and we got point blank to the auto blinda. He recce'd back, got behind the rock for cover. I can still see him, but he's going to get hard cover. And then the bow machine gun is going to fire at the squad on ambush. So the black dice will be the cannon needing a 5. The rest are 4s. Hey, look, I got some machine gun hits.
Ouch.
At least 4 machine gun hits on you. Needing 4s. One dead. Only one dead, but it was a
Only one.
It was a 6.
And a 5.
Pin and a dead. Okay.
Hey, I'm down 2 dudes.
Yeah, you lost 2 guys. Wow.
Hey,
It's your
at least
last-
I got my last die. Hey,
Oh,
it was
well.
a recce anyhow.
Right.
Hey, you get the last 2 dice again.
Okay.
3 turns in a row.
First 2 and last 2.
You're 3 for 3.
Okay. Well, see what I even have left. My outflankers. I decided not to. I'm going to wait another turn, and then I'm going to have these guys on the roof fire at the truck. Only the brain can reach, so it's going to be long range, needing 4s. It's 2 hits. Oh, I think I rolled one too many dice here, Andre.
I'm gonna reroll the
Yeah,
whole
I'll
thing.
reroll it. 3 hits. The dice gods smile upon the honest. So 3 hits, needing a 6. Nope. Man, I cannot roll a 6 to save my life here. So it's just a pin.
No, it's 2 pins.
A pin each. And that'll be it for turn 3. Top of turn 4. Who gets the first die?
You do, of course.
I do.
Again.
Sweet. What the hell am I going to do, I guess is the question. That's my win pin order with this squad. We're going to fire at the guys over there by the minaret, or whatever that thing's called. He went down, so I'm needing 5s on the whites, 6s on the greens. That's 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
3 hits. And hopefully we can kill someone here. 2 hits, or 2 dead. 2 dead.
Ouch.
2 dead veterans. That was a solid round of shooting from those guys. Well, there's 4 dead
Just
Italians.
doubled my head count.
Next die. Andre's ahead of me on dice by 3 now. But I got another one. Wow, okay. Tried to bring my outflankers in. Failed the order. So that's one of Andre's. His truck is zipped around here on the road. He's going to fire the machine gun. You know, I don't know.
Fuck, this doesn't work.
Okay, we'll let Andre rethink
so
it here.
if I jump out, I'm not in cover, so then you can just come down and annihilate me in the open with an assault.
Well, I already went. They already went.
Yeah, but next turn. I mean,
Oh, well, or I could just bring my Churchill and his machine guns over here. So
yeah, well, but
you are veterans against. I'm regulars, so you're better, and you'll be better off in the assault.
you don't think you would just
You'd be in the open though.
wipe me?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
I think you'd just wipe me.
Okay. Well, we'll let Andre think about it. Andre's truck is raced up the road. 24 on the road. He's firing at the guys on the rooftop there. Needing 6s. Hardcover.
5s aren't going to do it then, huh?
No.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun. Next die.
Next die.
Maybe I should get my armored car over here.
Hey!
Yours. All right.
Woohoo!
Dre's dudes in the truck got out, passed their order after the fact, so we got lucky. But he ran into the building underneath my guys by the objective. And another one of Andre's. Andre's mortar is going to fire at these guys again, but I'm going to go down because why not? It's a miss.
Is that a hit?
It's okay. I wasn't really planning on doing much with them anyway. So they will go down. If you could put a dice on them for me. And they rally. Alright, so next die. It's me, the Sikhs. I will fire off my mortar at Andre's house. We're needing a 5. Come on, mortar, I need some help. Oh, man. That's some crap. Wow.
It was a spectacular miss.
Yeah, that was a miss. A little extra powder in that one. So the next one's Andre's. Andre's going to pivot and he's going to fire. They're going to go down though. Oh, well, he needed a 7. You only get one shot anyway, but
Well, just because you go down doesn't mean I get to change targets, right?
well, he doesn't have a machine gun.
Oh.
Plus, you roll
So
too
I
many
should
dice.
re-roll that.
Yeah. You got no sixes.
No. I rolled too many dice, Travis. I'll re-roll it.
All right, so these guys are down, which is fine. I mean, it would have been nice to put another pin on them, but that's another one of Andre's. Andre rallied. He did pass the rally order with his howitzer this time, but he rolled a 1 on his removal. So he removed
Basically
2 of the 4.
eliminating him from the rest of the game.
Yeah, he's getting ranged in on too. That's another one of yours. These guys failed the order. So Andre's left flank is in trouble. So there's another one of Andre's. So he's got his officer, this squad, and his armored car left. Andre's officer ran over here, claimed this objective.
Can he run into the... He couldn't run into the woods, though.
No, not into the woods, no. He has to stop right there.
Hey,
another one of
at
yours.
least it's another one of mine.
Okay, so he passes 1 pin order with that other veteran squad on this side, ran up to the objective.
Hey!
And it's, hey, I get the last 2 again. First 2, last 2 every turn. Which
4
means,
turns in a row.
which means Andre has to figure out now what to do with his armored car. Andre's ran his armored car over towards the middle of the board. So that leaves me with the last 2 dice, which is going to be my Churchill and my Marmon Harrington armored car. Churchill's driven into the jungle there, and we're going to fire at the squad. So point blank cancels out the move, so 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All hits.
No. Oh, 3s.
3s.
Wow. Nice.
Wow. Churchill. Holy crap. I'm saving all my bad rolls up. Were saved up for that, I guess. Well, let's see if we can do any damage here. Looks like we got
2 dead.
2 dead. Oh, I'll take the machine gun out. So 2 dead. Machine gun's coming out with the loader. Wow. All that for that.
Yep. And that's that.
And a pin. So you're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes. Alright, so moving on to turn 5. I had forgotten that I hadn't moved my armored car. So I did. I just did a run. So I contemplated shooting at the howitzer, the guys in front of the howitzer, but I decided, what the hell, I'm going to run up here, get a little cover from that armored car, and then be back here to help out, maybe keep this objective from them. So that'll be it for turn 4. So, history is any guide. I should get the first die here.
You should get the first 2. Should I just pull 2 dice?
Yeah,
And,
that's fine. We can
okay,
do it that way. All right,
there's your
1.
first die.
All right. Move the squad that was under the barrage over here on my right, up into the woods. So I'm out of the barrage, and I'm going to fire at the squad here. Needing 6s, I was getting hard cover from that rock, since half of them are hiding behind it. So just give me a 6 here. Whoa.
There's a 6.
4 6s. It is turn 5, so this is when I traditionally start rolling better. Last turn, really.
So glad you're finally rolling okay.
Still no kills, though. Even if they weren't veterans, I only got 1 guy. But it is another pin, so they're up to 4 pins. All right, whatever. Hey, look at the second dice.
For 5 turns in a row.
5 turns in a row. And next up, the tank is going to fire at the squad, so he's going to go down. So I'm needing 4s. Because I would have been point blank at 2s, but now I need 4s. 1, 2, 3.
3 hits.
Wow.
But one of them is...
One of them is what?
template.
A double. No, that was all machine guns.
Oh, all
Yeah,
machine
yeah,
guns.
no
Oh,
templates.
sweet.
Oh, I did kill 2 of you, though. 2 down and another pin. So they're down to 3 guys with 2 pins. Next die.
Another Travis die.
It is.
Of course it is.
What? Okay, what the hell? I guess I gotta think about. I was not expecting to get the 3rd die.
3rd die. That's the 2nd die.
No, it's the 3rd.
Really?
Yeah, the first thing I did was move those guys in those woods over there, remember?
No, I don't remember that,
Yeah.
but okay.
Nothing happened.
This
Well,
is
I'll put
getting
a pin on
ridiculous,
those guys.
Travis.
Yeah, alright, let me think about it. Changing plans, I'm not moving the armored car, my outflankers finally made it in, we're coming in over here. Since I had that missed turn, I was able to come in another 12 inches. So I was able to go around this rock. I'm going to lose one guy just for shooting just because of unit coherency purposes. But back to point blank, but he is down, so needing 5. One, two, three, 4 hits.
4 hits.
Plus another pin. And
3 pins. Does that mean they're in hardcover?
3-pin ambush. Oh, I got another one. Another one bites the dust.
Bump, bump, bump.
So he's down to 2 guys. All right, so...
With 3 pins, so I am pinned now.
No, you're thinking chain of command.
Oh.
3-pin ambush.
But I'm skirmishers with pin 3.
And a
Pin
skirmish.
skirmishers. I'm in hardcover now.
And a skirmish screen. Now we're getting all our games mixed up. Thinks he's going to cast a magic spell at another one of mine? Goodness gracious. Our car's driving back around. Back here, we're going to fire at the mortar. So it's everything onto the mortar. Needing 3s. I got 1 miss.
Nice.
Holy crap. Now I'm rolling. And they're just regulars. Yeah, they're dead. Wow. Armored car. Surprised you didn't go down there, Andre.
Why?
I don't know. Try to save your ass.
Why? Why? I mean, what's the use of having them in the game if they're just sitting there down?
Yeah. Next die. That's one of Andre's. Andre's coming out of the building.
Don't
He's
joke.
assaulting my guys on the building.
On the stairs.
Needing 4s.
That's
4. That's good.
Well, no, but
Well, I need 5, so yeah.
it's not a particularly good roll, but we'll take it.
Okay. Now we'll see if I can do any damage on the way back.
2.
2. Only 2. So I lost the combat, and you lost 2 guys. So you get a D6 consolidation.
Okay. So I guess we'll just consolidate.
Well, I can move my guys and go up the stairs, unless you're staying down. We'll figure it out. Is consolidated just back up there. Down 2 guys. But he did take out one of my units. I'm down 4 units. So I'm down 3 with the voluntary withdrawal of the spotter.
But you still got your last 2 dice in the bag.
I got 2 dice left.
Okay. Whew, okay. One thing's gone right. Hey,
Hey, it's yours.
what do you know?
Andres just drove his truck around. He's going to fire at my mortar, but I went down, so need 6s.
Only 2.
Oh no. 2 hits. And they're regulars.
Only 1 dead.
And a pin. Okay. Good thing I went down. I don't know if that would help. Who knows?
Probably.
Okay, next die. So I can't get the last 2 dice now.
Okay.
Next one's Andres.
I'm gonna see if I can pass an order here.
Okay. Oh, he does. Almost insane heroism.
Oh, I should get 1 for almost insane heroism.
So,
Okay, so
moving, I'm assuming.
well, or
Indirect firing. We'll let
I
Andre
can't
figure it
direct
out.
fire at the guys on top of the building.
We can, but how many pins do you have?
1.
So it'd be 1 plus, so it'd be a 6 to hit.
Okay.
Either
well,
way.
Or I rotate and that'd
Fire
be a
away.
5 to hit.
Armored car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be -1 to rotate, and then -1 for the pin. Yeah, so 5. We'll let Andre decide what he wants to do. So he's rotated. He's firing at the armored car. What the hell?
Rear armor.
Definitely. He missed. There it is.
Oh, that wasn't critical, but it would have been nice.
One of Andre's. Andre's officers advance into the woods next to the tank. He's going to fire at the squad.
I got 2 hits.
He only needed 2.
Barely.
So that's definitely a pin.
Oh, wow.
And then 4 is to kill. Got 1.
That didn't go nearly as well as I thought it would.
Kill the guy, put a pin on him. Well, that might be the difference in the game, that pin right there. You never know.
Well, yeah, I really thought I was going to take out at least 2 or 3 dudes there. But anyway.
Another one of yours.
Okay, so everybody over here is gone.
Yep, you got your armored car. That squad next to the tower. The squad over there by the cannon. I think that's it. Oh, and your tank. His armored cars come around on the road. He's going to fire at the tank. He missed. It would have been, yeah. 9% chance, you said, to take it out?
I think it was closer to 8, but yeah.
Okay. He was trying to get a shot on these guys, but he couldn't get far enough, so he's settled on that. So next die. It's one of yours. So I might go, how many do you have left?
2.
2 left. Andre failed the order with those guys on the 1-pin order with veterans. And it's one of Andre's again. Andre is past the 4-pin order with this squad. Don't forget your pins. He's down to 3 pins. But he's run up and he's contested this objective, so.
Wow.
Next
and
die.
it was literally within a half an inch. You can't pre-measure, so that was actually a fairly risky move.
He made it. But there is another turn.
Well, but they're going to have at least 1 or more, so I'd have to pass a 4+ pin order to move up if I didn't go all the way this time.
At this point, just go down, right? And just see if I can take you out.
Yep.
And that's going to leave me the last die.
First die and last die.
Every single
5
time.
turns in a row.
So you have one thing left, which is what? Oh, these guys over here. They went? Okay, we'll figure it out. Blank hardcover from the tank into those dudes. Come on, miss. Oh, I did. Oh, I was seriously considering going down.
I
didn't
needed you to go down.
I thought about it, but it's like I can't.
You couldn't, but
I want to assault them with them.
Nice.
But that's what I was saying. You got 7 guys left, and if I fail, veterans, I would get to go first because you're in the open. That's a risky move. Yeah, you're not in.
I don't have more guys behind that rock.
Well, that doesn't count for assaults. That's like area terrain. You got to be a building or in some woods. That would. Yeah, that's just a piece of terrain. It's not area.
That's terrain. Why I wasn't worried about being out in the open for the assault.
Oh, you did.
Fuck.
All right. Well.
I mean, darn.
Let me think what I want to do. Here we go. I'm making the assault after a lot of deliberating amongst myself and some of Andre's.
It took him about 10 minutes to talk himself into this.
I'm making the assault from this building to those guys.
Yeah, don't choke.
They're veterans in the open. I get to go first.
Don't choke.
I got to kill. I will choke. And then after that, after I win this, I'm going to consolidate 6 and then be ready to contest that objective. Yeah, right. All right, come on, boys.
He's got a plan.
For the motherland. I got 2 of you.
All right. I can live with that.
Yeah, that's not good enough. So that takes you down to 5 dice, Andre. But one of them is a tough fighter. So let's take out 2 rifles. I'll let you take them out.
I mean,
assuming you don't want to take out the guy at the objective. But you might not have a chance. You might not have a choice.
Why?
Because you got to keep your units in coherency.
Why?
Because they have to be an inch apart at all times. The models within a unit are supposed to be like within an inch of each other. I think. I'll double check it.
Well, they are, but when you take casualties, you can become out of coherence. You have to move back into coherence when you.
Right. All right. All right. Here we go. Come on, whiff, Andre. Oh,
yeah!
Damn it! Oh man, I lost the assault.
Oh man,
that was pretty much the game for me.
Way to go! I thought these guys were like just the useless unit. So I mean, I could.
Well, that's your machine gun. I don't know if you want to take those guys out. Well, you get a consolidation move.
Well, they're never going to fire though, right?
You get a D6 consolidation. So you can take out whoever you want and just use the consolidation and get back into
Coherence.
Yep. So you got 5 dudes. A 3-inch consolidation move. Yeah. Well, it was a risk, but
So
it didn't work out. So he'll move, and then we'll move on to the last turn. Andre has just consolidated up towards the objective there. So that's it. The maneuver failed, but we had to give it a try.
hey, you took out another unit.
And oh yeah, I killed Andre's truck as well because it was closer to me. All right, so we'll pick him up and go to the last turn. The last turn here. I'm down 5 dice. We'll see if I get the first one.
I think I should just automatically get to pick just because of how your luck has been on the polls so far this game.
Come on, even half dice.
Oh!
I don't pull it off.
That would.
Not the first.
I'm
dice
actually kind of disappointed just because that would have been insane.
All right, so that's Andre's dice. His tank. He's coming up. He's going to try to eliminate these dudes, needing a fort at point blank, soft cover.
You realize how overdue I am on shooting things with this tank.
He'll miss. He missed.
I can't believe you gave me a tank with no machine guns. Talk about a useless piece of.
Well, the others, yeah. I mean, actually, the other Italian tanks have like 3 machine guns on them.
Oh,
Those are,
yeah, you wouldn't.
they're better. I mean, they're weaker, but they have more machine guns.
That would have been a game changer.
Yeah. All right, next die.
Oh.
All right. I need the first die. I need the next die, Andre. Okay, there it is. What am I going to do with it? I have no idea. I guess I probably should try to do something over here, huh?
Try and take the objective. You got to get it.
I got to assault you again.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be able to shoot you off of it. Yeah, I have no choice but to, again, if these guys defeat 2 of these squads, they're like the heroes of the.
They're already the heroes.
All right, well, I guess I'll assault you. Here we go. This is the game.
So you got one tough fighter in there?
I have no tough fighters.
Okay. I saw a different colored die. I thought maybe you had a tough fighter.
No tough fighter. So it's 10 against, how many do you have? 4?
1, 2, 3.
4. 4 dudes, one of them a tough fighter.
No, I got 5.
5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn. 5 veterans.
It's only 2 on 1.
Okay. Well, I got to get at least 3 here. If I get 3 here, I win the combat. Come on, Sikhs. Yeah, 4.
4.
So I can't possibly lose the combat.
Sure you can.
Nope, because you're only rolling back with one guy,
Oh.
because you're in the open. So you don't get to.
Oh.
you fight
What
back
a
with what's
rip.
left,
What a rip.
and you didn't get anybody. So that's win there. Let's consolidate 5 inches. Consolidated back into the woods behind that line of sight blocking rock to stay out of line of sight of the howitzer. Next die, Andre.
Hey.
One of mine, huh?
Of course.
We're in the 2 machine guns from the Churchill at the last 2 guys of the squad here. They went down, so needing 4s.
That's a lot of 4s.
Hopefully it's enough.
We should make it 5s.
Oh, it is 5s because you're a small team.
Oh,
Shit,
that
how
was
many
1.
Just 1?
1.
Oh my
You had
God.
4 4s.
I don't even kill anybody.
Hey, but you put a pin on me.
Well, that could be the game right there. I'm not going to be able to get both units off of there with 1 squad.
Nope.
So then I forgot about the. If I would have remembered small team, I probably would have did the tank shock.
Well, but then I would have just.
Oh, you could have just moved over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not going to be able to get both of those squads off of here now.
Probably. Yeah, I don't see how.
I can't. If I could do a dual assault, maybe. But I can't. I don't think that's a thing in this game. Yeah, I think
You'd have to go out of cohesion to do it because you can't split around the rock. You'd have to go. Well,
No,
and I don't think.
Well, it's just not even possible.
Yeah.
No point in talking about it. All right. Well, next die, I guess.
Wow.
I might as well concede because I can't. You're gonna get that one.
You just got the 3rd die in a row.
3rd die in a row. Okay. Well, again, I'm still in the same boat over here. I can't take out 2 units with 1 squad. I got my
Your mortar.
mortar.
But he's not going to be able to.
He's not going to be able to beat these guys.
No.
I got no way to do anything. You can just, unless you fail
If
an
I can
order.
pass an order there, I've got that.
I got my armored car.
Yeah.
Maybe he could drive around and get a lucky shot. I guess I have no choice, right?
He could.
Let's do it. Armored cars driven around, even 7s. Move, long range, small team down. Yeah, that's definitely 7s.
He wants to be the MVP here.
10 shots. Okay, we need a miracle.
Ooh.
Okay, wow. 1,
4.
2, 4 apostles. Okay.
Good thing you used up all your 6s already.
So if I can kill one guy here and force a morale check with 5 pins, I might be able to pull this off. Come on, baby. Oh, damn, man. All I need is a 6 there.
I actually saw you pulling that off.
That would have just been a
Travis.
hit, though. I still would have had to roll a 5 to kill one of you.
Well, yeah, why would you stop rolling 6s at that point?
That's probably the game there. It's one of Andre's.
Well,
If he passes this order, it's game over, because he can just run back there. It's a 1-pin order with veterans. Oh, they do pass.
just.
So that'll give him that one, this one, and contesting that one, and leaving me that one. So we'll go ahead and come back and wrap it up. So in the end, yeah, Andre, an amazing game. Very tactical game. The board layout, kind of a random just thing I did, but
It was
inadvertently
epic.
made it a very weird, because it was a lot of open space, but then we could never shoot at each other. So that dynamic changed how everything worked, and then just, yeah, I mean, Andre, the first turn took out my officer. If I had my officer and my 25-pounder on the board this whole game, that probably wouldn't have happened if my 25-pounder was chilling back here.
Yeah. No, the officer was kind of a so what, but the 25-pounder was a big deal.
But the officer could have just been lurking around waiting to rush the objective like yours did. That's what I was going to use him for. It was just kind of sneaking around and grabbing an objective
Yeah,
at the end.
I
But
probably could have just done a skirmish screen in front of the objective there, though, keeping you off of it.
then I would have just came around this way.
Yeah, if you.
Let's just say I would rather have him there than not.
Yeah, no, it would have added a level of complexity, and this game was so damn close. It wouldn't have taken a lot to tilt it one way or the other. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But so just an insane game on multiple different levels. The dice draws. I mean,
Dice draws.
just from that perspective, this game is historic in.
Historic. Wow.
Well,
We played a lot of bolt action games, so yeah, I
we
guess.
play a lot of games, and we've never had anything close to
Right.
So for the first, it was the first 4 turns. You pulled the first 2 and the last 2 dice every time. On the 5th turn, you didn't get, because you pulled some dice to put stuff down. You didn't get the last 2 dice, but you had the first 2 dice
And the last one.
and the last one.
Yeah.
So you had the first and last dice for the first 5 turns. And then the 6th turn, I managed to pull the first die. But
That's only because you had twice as many dice as me.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, I'm a statistics kind of guy, but that's a little long odds for me to even calculate. But that is not something you will ever see again.
Yeah.
I mean, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, we probably played 100 games of bolt action, so seeing something that's never happened is pretty rare for us.
And would never expect to see again. I mean,
Yeah.
it's and not just first and last die, but first 2 and last 2 for the first 4 turns.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, and that's another reason for that, though, is our games are usually really close order dice number.
yeah,
Like if we had a 20 dice Japanese list versus a 10 dice,
Oh.
then it's more like, okay, that's not uncommon. But when it's
Yeah.
10 to 10,
well,
Plus I
and
was
you were
down-
down,
yeah, I was down on
2
dice.
dice from turn 1
Right.
I mean,
yeah. So I was at 8, and then I lost my 1 for my observer. And I lost half of my force, 5 units. Andre lost 2, his mortar and his truck that got a little too close to me. But yeah, he wound up taking that. Yeah, so it's a clear win with 2 objectives held. I got one, and then we're contesting one. So
Yeah. And I would say it was a really frustrating game because we couldn't do a lot. Well, we couldn't. I mean, in terms of moving my units around and getting in position, I had no problem. I got where I wanted to be early on.
yeah,
But then I couldn't shoot. I couldn't put down effective lines of fire and do damage, and it's like but I was in the open, and Travis was having the same problem. It was just really bizarre. But I love the tactics of these games, and this is the most tactical game of bolt action we've ever played by far.
yeah.
It just, yeah, I don't know that it was all board set up, but it really came down that way, and then it was so close all the way to the very end. You took some big risks, and well, it actually paid off over there, kind of.
I think that it would have wound up the same way, maybe without that.
But it gave you a shot at contesting
Yeah.
this one,
Yeah.
potentially. But
Sacrificing that squad killed like 2 of your guys. So I guess that did make the next assault
it
easier.
made the, well, but then my tank having free roam of your side of the board
Right.
for most of the game, and after the turn one, he never killed it. He never hit the
Yeah,
thing.
and that was my strategy to deal with it, was just ignore it, and it worked.
Well,
My tank did better than yours, I think.
I shot at your tank once just because I didn't have any other targets.
Right.
I didn't want to shoot at it, but when
Yeah.
I took the risk that I could get another inch or two up and actually try and put another pin on these guys over here. I really didn't think I was going to survive over here.
You know what? Now that I think about it, Andre, I might not even be within 3. You might have 3 objectives. I don't think I'm even within 3 inches there.
Well, you could have moved them up.
Oh, well, if I would have passed an order, yeah. Oh, look at that.
Insane heroism. And yeah, I'd make the argument that you're about a 32nd of an inch away.
Yeah. Okay.
But they could have moved up.
Yeah.
But then, you didn't want to move and fire because you had to wipe out a unit potentially.
It would have been an assault, yeah.
That was oh, that's true. You would have just assaulted in and.
But the power of veterans, again, they're amazing. Really hard to deal with vet armies. And this is, you're not going to see a veteran Italian army very often. But this is one of them, the AS-42 infantry platoon.
Well, and those, taking that building over in your objective quarter or section, those guys on the roof were just so difficult to deal with.
Yeah, until you assaulted them.
Well, yeah, I was a little confused about the assault probabilities initially, but
yeah, I mean, if I would have won that assault, yeah, it would have.
Oh, that would have been a totally different game.
Yep. But yeah, anyway, it was a fun game.
Yeah, all the way through. It was a really bizarre game, which
rolling wise was hitting.
Usually, when we say that, it's not necessarily a good thing. But this was really bizarre. Even with the you having the huge dice advantage on the poles, it somehow managed to.
Well, it's because I never did anything with it. I was like I was rolling to hit pretty well. Like I hit 10. Remember, I hit all 10.
Yeah.
At one point, and killed like 2 guys.
Well, veterans. Gotta love veterans.
But I still should have killed at least one more, probably. Which might have. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen, but.
Well, and in this game, it really comes down to turns 5 and 6. You got to be in position and be ready to, move on those objectives, make the key assaults, and, keep your eye on the objective, literally.
And that's what I did with my tank. I could have easily got distracted by your tank and went chasing it, but it's like, no. My plan the whole time was help my outflankers and the tank handle this objective. Everything else was going to go over here, and I stuck to that. It just didn't work out over here, sadly. But whatever. That's a good game. So thanks to Andre for coming out. Thanks to all the guys on the live stream as well, helping with the rules as usual. And so let us know what you guys think of this game. And check out our channel sponsors. Check out our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We got a Patreon if you want to support the channel. And with that, we'll say thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.